Right, I don't know what's happening here, by the way, folks. I'm trying to do a live broadcast. I did one with YouTube, and it wasn't very successful. So I'm now using Prism Live. I don't seem to like the picture, but just bear with me. As I say, this isn't official or anything at the moment. This is Sailing with Ted, if you haven't realised, and what I'm trying to do is see if I can do some live broadcasts. So I thought I was going to go on the boat today and mess around with my diesel heater, but the weather's absolutely atrocious, the tide's not quite right, and so I thought I'd do this, and then if I could get this to work live here at home, then I might be able to do some live broadcasting from the boat, because we've got where the boat's moored at the moment, we've got quite a good quite good reception. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just see if this is working. So I've got my other phone here, and I'm just going to just see if it's come up on the channel to say that it's working, but at the moment I just can't seem to find it at all. I do have this problem. Videos, no. Shorts, no. Processing, no. Live, no. So apparently it's not. Oh, it is work, because somebody is watching me. If you are watching, please just say hi. Then, because I can't find myself on my own phone, which means it can't be working. No. It's not a very good picture though, is it? Mind you, that could be the phone, couldn't it? Yeah. So I'm not sure. But how can it be live if YouTube hasn't got it live? Let's just see what's coming up. No, there's nothing coming up at all at the moment with YouTube. Sailing with Ted, let's type that in, shall we? Sailing with Ted. Oh, live streaming. Oh, it has got me here. Wow, I'm impressed. Yeah. You can't find this on. I can't find this live on my YouTube channel, but I've just gone in Sailing with Ted. Oh, thank you, forum. Hi Ted. Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, yeah. So we are, and I've come up with 2 viewers. Right. So that's good, isn't it? I think this is actually going to be. Oh yeah, it seems to be working well. Honestly, thanks a lot. You don't know how helpful that is, because I've got the text message on there and I've got the picture right. So thank you for doing that. Because without you, so this means I could with my little phone go live on the boat. That would be good fun, wouldn't it, for everybody out there? I did just do a live broadcast using the YouTube app. But it wasn't very good, to be honest with you. Not at all. But this does seem to be, with using Prism Live, seems to be a bit better, and I have got the text on the side, which is good. So let me just see if I go on. Can I say hi? So what happens if I do that? If I say hi? Is that, oh yes, Sailing with Ted, hi. Yeah, hi. I'm sorry if you're technophobe and you know how to do all this, but you've got to realise at my grand old age, I find this totally amazing. I can remember watching the first black and white picture from the bloody moon, and it is me, I can actually broadcast live to the world. No matter where you are in the world, you can actually see me. It is brilliant. I think it's totally amazing. Absolutely. I tell you what, I might start Ted live from the bench. Yeah, I might start doing this. Yeah. Yeah, I could be the new Joss Rogan, whatever he's called, and be an what they're called, people. I forget now. I forget what they're called. Influence. Anyway, this isn't about anything like this. It's about sailing, because you tuned on this because you're interested in sailing with Ted, and sailing with Ted is a channel dedicated to this silly old idiot here. Yeah, namely me, learning to sail and what I do on my sailing boat, which isn't much, to be honest with you, at the moment. And if you've followed my channel, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go on the phone, because I've had loads of people come on the channel, because I try to load a video once or twice a week on what I'm up to. And today I should have been carrying on with my fitting the diesel heater on the boat. And if you've watched the channel, you know that I'm fitting a diesel heater on it. So, and we was on part 2 or part 3, I don't know, fitting this diesel heater, which was good fun, might I say. I am enjoying it. But a load of people have come on and given me advice on what to do. And I thought, as I'm not on the boat today, what I do is do a live broadcast and answer all these wonderful comments that people have left me about the boat. And I must admit, they have been very, very helpful. Yes. So what I'm going to try and do now, I'll take the glass off to see the screen, is actually go to my YouTube channel and get the comments up, so I can, how do I do this? I go to there, I go to there, I go to there, I go to there. I'll tell you what, you have to push so many buttons, don't you, to get anywhere on this screen, but we do get there. At our community. Right. Of you all. Oh dear me, Ted. Let's go back to right. It's good to see you back with the vids, mate. Yeah. I, honestly, I've had a shit summer. Yeah, and I mean not very good summer, medically wise. But I don't moan. The wife says I should go forward. I'm still alive, which is the most important. Yeah, the poor guy digested, didn't he? 112. He looked so happy eating his fish and chips, didn't he, on the telly? 112 years old. Bloody hell. And still going strong. Well, so there's some hope for me left. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go and see what I'm going to do is try and answer some of these comments that I've had given. People have said. Somebody, Greg Drink, come on. On one of my videos, I did a play on words. I said I'm back to the sea, and I spelled C-S-E-E, not S-E-A. But what it was back to the sea, Sweet Sarah, and Sweet Sarah's the name of the boat. So it was to sea. So it was a play on words. It was way above my head, so it must be way everybody else. Anyway, Terry Norton, good old Terry. Nice to hear from you again, mate. He said his wife missed me. Well, he's obviously got a lovely wife if she misses me. So I'd gone to. Well, I wouldn't go up there. I'd go down there, I think. Yeah, that's where I'd go, down there. Anyway, it was nice to see, and it's good to see that I'm still about. Yeah, I am still here. You ain't getting rid of me that way, so that's good. Right, camper van Zozo come on and said that these diesel heaters that I'm fitting are brilliant. Well, I know them. Well, I did quite a bit of research. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, I do quite a lot of that, but he's obviously an expert because he's got 3 of them. He's got one on his boat, he's got one in his camper van. He's got a boat and a camper van. What a lucky bloke, hey? And one in his garage. And he's had them for about 5 years and they're working perfectly. So he's got, that's pretty good, that is, isn't it? So well done. So obviously me picking a diesel heat was a good idea. Oh, next comment, this is a funny one. This is Yeah, it was one of the lines I come up with because I was fitting this diesel heater. People kept coming on about carbon monoxide, and you're going to fall asleep, never wake up again. So I sort of made myself, well, at least when I die, I'm going to be warm. so and now I've lost me. I'll be the only pensioner that doesn't die through cold because I lost my heating. Yeah, they took my heating allowance away. Little shites. Yeah, last time they get my vote, I don't know who I'm going to vote for next. Yeah, so I've lost my heating allowance, I've lost my pre-TV licence. I'll tell you what, I've lost everything at the moment, apart from me. Yeah, I've lost that as well. Anyway, so yeah, unlike everybody else who's going to die because of the cold, I'd have died because of the war, because I've had a diesel heater on the carbon monoxide, but I'm going to get a monoxide Dusman flap. Yeah. Oh yes, Andrew said about good to see. Yeah, because if people have been following me, knowing that I've had this boat now a couple of years, I moved it from the Norfolk Broads up here to Wales on the beach. It's a wonderful spot. It's only a couple of minutes away from home, and superb. But then I had a bad summer. I was going to sell it, and it was the wife who convinced me. Said, "Hey, you don't want to sell it, to leave it." And I was going to use it. I said, "Well, I'll just moor it up. It doesn't cost a lot to moor it in the harbour." And wonderful people. I mustn't keep filling with me nose. Wonderful people, the people in the harbour, and they've located the boat in a lovely location. I'm on my own little private beach. Well, private to me. So it's actually not about. It's a beach hut now. Yeah, I'm using it as my beach hut. Yeah, because if you want to keep a beach hut down here in Wales next to the sea, not next to the sea, why they got play on words, I don't know, next to the sea, get a beach hut, which is a wooden shed that you'd have in the garden, yeah, painted all pretty, has to be painted pretty colours, yeah, they want £80,000 for a wooden shed, but because it's on the beach. And then you have to pass in ground rent, and surprise me, council always in for every penny, aren't they? Yeah, and you're not allowed to live in it. There's no electric, no running water, there's no nothing. The only thing you're allowed to do is shag possibly. Oh, I mustn't say that, must I? No. With the door shut, of course. Be a good YouTube video, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I've now got a boat that is going to double up as a beach hut, and it's got a cooker in it, and it's got a toilet in it, and it's got water, so I'm better off. Yeah, and it ain't costing me. I must find out how much the ground rent is anyway. Yeah. Oh, Jason, good old Jason Joyce. Come on, Jason, great fella. He has been on before, and he did tell me about diesel heaters, and he's actually installed one on his boat, and he's done a wonderful video. And I do recommend anybody you want to see it, go and watch his video. If I can work out how to put a link in, I will do. But I'm not quite as good as that. Yeah, I might. Yeah. So yeah, he's done a wonderful video, and he said it's not a bad idea to put it on like I did. I don't know if you've watched my previous video. I actually did a test bed, and I put the diesel heater on a test bed. Yeah, and so I could actually see it all running and do the temperature checks and everything. And he said what a good idea it was. So I'm glad I wasn't the only mad idiot out there. OMF, OMIF1, OMF, I don't know what that stands for. Great handle. He said I should put links in to the products that I use. Well, I'm not doing this to, but I will. The diesel heater that I use, I will put a link into it. Everything I order, by the way, I've only got 2 main suppliers. Well, 3 main suppliers, basically. 4. It's getting silly now, isn't it? Yeah. Amazon, obviously. Most things, if the price is right, I buy from Amazon, because you can send it back if it don't work or you don't like it or anything. Yeah. I bought a drone once with them. Yeah, I couldn't get on with that, so that went back. So, and then if I want to buy junk stuff that I'm not quite sure about, I use AliExpress from China. Yeah, they're not bad actually. It gets here ever so quick, 8 days. So I use that. Then also, yes, charity shops. Oh, I do like a good charity shop. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do like a rummage around a charity shop. I'll show you this wonderful jacket I got. It's on one of the videos actually. It cost me a £5. Absolutely superb jacket. Anyway, Mercedes, bright orange. You can see me from miles away. And then, of course, the local recycling centre. Get on with the guys well there. They've got a little shop now where, and if there's anything in the recycling centre that they think that they can sell, they sell it, and the money goes towards some charity or something. So I've had some quite good bits from there, yeah. But unfortunately, the wife insists, because I did have a spate when I would fill the car up with rubbish, take it to the tip, and I'd bring more rubbish back. So I'm not allowed to do that no more. But now that they charge you for it, it's not free. You have to think twice whether, yeah. Anyway. Right, then Stephen, good old Stephen come on. He said, good bit of advice for a diesel heater is you have to give it a blast. Yeah, every now and again, you have to put it on full, right, full blast, because that way it burns all the excess soot up in the combustion chamber, and you don't have so much trouble with it. So I will bear that in mind. Yeah, that's no. I tell you what, the advice. Do you know, without you people out there, I don't know what I would do. No, I've got no idea. No idea at all. You know, I could have made so many mistakes if it wasn't for YouTube. Yeah, and of course you people on YouTube that give me all this advice. Yeah. Good idea to check it all up on a board. He said, at least you only burn the board down and not the boat if it ain't working right, if I do it wrong. Good point, yeah. Yes, yeah. Anyway, if you've seen the last video, you don't have to watch them, but if you do, you know that I'm fitting on the boat now. Now, Jesus Lord, something, Jesus. Anyway, these names are right good, aren't they? I was worried about the exhaust pipe coming out of the heater because it comes out very hot, yeah. And I was worried about touching it. As a matter of fact, I did touch it with a finger, and I get. So I thought, well, what can I seal it with? Because you can't use asbestos now, can you? Anyway, what he said to use, you can use a fiberglass wrap, which people use on motorbikes, because when you're on a motorbike, you've got the exhaust pipes going between your legs. You don't want to burn your legs, and they put this fiberglass wrap round it, and you can use this wrap on the exhaust on the diesel heater. So I will be doing that, no doubt. Yes, that's a good idea, wasn't it? I tell you what, these bits of, you wouldn't believe it. I put all this pump up, I put all the diesel heater on this board, which was up here, and it was working. But I kept getting this airlock, and so the diesel wasn't going full. And I couldn't work this out, and I'm thinking, what can I do? So what I did then was I just raised the fuel tank up high, so the diesel flow naturally through the thing, yeah, and it worked. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. But then Stephen says, if you mount the fuel pump, not horizontally, but vertically, at 45 degrees, if that's 45 degrees, 46, 47, 45, it takes care of, and it did. So there you go. Another thing for YouTube. Do they do well? Yeah. And also I found out, I know I should have read the instructions and I don't. No. That if you push the two buttons on the control panel, it does prime the diesel. So that did that. So right. The chap here said he's been watching Narrowboat Wheels, and I haven't looked at his video, but I will do. He's done a video on his diesel heater in his narrowboat, so I will watch that, and he's fitted the same type of diesel heater, and he's had no problems with it, so that's good. Right, Camper Van Zo said that the battery, you need a decent size, because he noticed on my test setup I was only using an old motorcycle battery, a little tiny 12 ampere hour small things, which I sort of kept from years ago, and he said you might need more power than that. Yeah, I accept what you say there, because apparently it takes on setup, because you have to preheat the thingamajig that does the thingamajig that allows your mafale to work in the combustion chamber. It draws quite a lot of power from the battery. But of course, when the diesel heater's in the boat, I'll be running off the boat battery, which will be a bigger battery. So hopefully that will overcome the problem. And eventually, guess what? I'm going to put solar panels on. Watch this space. Yeah, solar panels. Oh dear me, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Right. Poor old Nigel's worried about me dying on the boat because of the carbon monoxide poisoning. Nigel, yeah, I know. And Nigel, don't live far away from me here. We do meet up now and again. But what I'll do, if you're prepared, Nigel, you can come along and sit in the boat and try it out for me. Yeah, no, I am going to get, well, because the diesel heater is going to be located in the cupboard. It's not a cupboard, by the way, the nautical term is a locker. It's going to be located in the locker, right? I'm going to put one carbon detector in there and then one in the cabin of the boat, so I've got two. And I've just got this new one from Amazon that's got a dial on the front and it tells me how many parts per million. So I'm going to check all that out. So I might do a product review. Could be fun, couldn't it? Yeah, but nobody has sent me any products because I speak my mind. You might notice that. Yeah. Now, Dean, he says he's had problems with his diesel heater, and I was a bit concerned about this because when the hot air, basically all you're doing is you're creating a fire in a chamber that heats up, and you blow air over the chamber, which warms up and it comes out the other end hot, right? And when it comes out the other end, it goes into a sort of a plastic junction, T-junction typey thing, yeah, and then goes to pipes to blow the hot air wherever you want to blow it. And he's had this T-junction thing melt. In fact, he's had 2 or 3 melt, so I'm going to have to watch that, yeah, because if that melts, it could be a problem, couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so we keep an eye on that, yeah. So, what else? Poor chap here. This poor chap's sad. He's been watching me since the beginning. Hope you're taking the pills. You'll need to take a lot if you want to watch me. Yeah, he built himself a boat. He's a 73-year-old gentleman, bit young lad really, bit younger than me, and he's interested in putting a junk rig. And he's seen my video because my boat's quite unique. It's better than unusual, isn't it? Unique, yeah. Because it's a junk rig, but the actual mast folds down. Yes, it's got to turn it. So he wanted to know what information. Well, unfortunately, I ain't got no information, but I can tell you the boat is a Newbridge Ventura. Newbridge, the company built, I think they're no longer trading. So I don't know what you're going to do about it. But the gentleman that I bought the boat off, he actually bought the boat new in 1980 something or other from the Elscourt Boat Show. Right? And he had this mast system specially built by the manufacturers because he was going to operate the boat on the Norfolk Broads. Right? And from his marina, where he kept the boat, which is where I kept the boat for a year, to Barton Broad, where he sailed it, there's a bridge and you had to get under. So they actually made this mast so it actually bent, and which gave him, so he can get under the bridge. And the bridge was, I think, had normally a clearance of about 8'6", so he had an air clearance of sort of two meters and a little bit. So, and that's why, so it was built specially for it, yeah, which is good. And if you look at the last video, you will actually see I've got the actual mast laying flat down at the moment. Yes, so and what I hopefully do is I'm going to put a tarpaulin and make a cuddy so that if it's raining like it is today, I can still go down there. Yeah. So, but I have done a whole video on the mask, how it works and everything, and how it's fitted. And I'm sure if you go back through my videos, you'll find it. I think it goes under because the chap I forget his name now, the bumbling sailor. He asked about it, and I did a video especially for him about it. So if you go on that, you'll find it. It'll tell you all about that, all about it. Yeah, somebody else was concerned about, because I got the diesel heater mounted high, that the hot air would only be at that height. But no, I'm going to, with that T-junction bit, when it comes out the heater, I'm going to put one coming up high and then one going down low, so we can have some hot air down at the bottom of the boat. That's the plan. So you'll watch that in the next video. Yeah, again, the same. Sailing with no money. What a good name that is for a channel. He said the exhaust is what you've got to concentrate about. Is when the exhaust pipe comes out, you've obviously got to get the exhaust out of the boat, and you can get a special flange apparently that you can put on the boat, which has got a thermal brake on it, so you don't melt the fiberglass. But he was saying the exhaust pipe that comes with the boat isn't the greatest material in the world. So if I've got to get a new one, I most probably will upgrade that. As I said earlier on, what I'm going to do is just fit it box standard as it come out of the box. And then if anything needs upgrading, basically the three things that it's the T-junction for the hot air, which tend to melt. The fuel line is a green fuel line. They say that's not the greatest in the world. And also the exhaust pipe. So there's three areas that might need upgraded. But we will get it in there, get it working, see what it works like first of all. Yeah, so that's basically the comments. And again, thank everybody. I might do this sort of once when I get half a dozen comments there and people want answers. So do come on and say and say hello and everything, and we can talk over what we do. Yeah, we can't go to the boat today now because A, the weather's shite, it's pissing hard, and B, the tide's not quite right, because at the moment I have to walk out to the boat. My dinghy isn't working as well as what I hoped, but that's another project. So there you go. Now, again, this was only a test live broadcast, so if it hasn't worked, it hasn't worked, and I'm sorry. But if it has, then it'd be good, because I might be able to do a live broadcast from the boat, which would be good fun for you and good fun for me, because of I don't have to spend time. I can just do it. Hey, and I'm going to sign off now because it's coming up to that time of the day. What is the time of the day? Oh yes, it's coming up to midday, Wednesday, whatever it was, the 27th. Anyway, so be good, be happy, and if I get good replies, I might do a few more live chit-chats. Might do, might not. Anyway, be good, be happy, we'll see you again. And what do I have to do to switch this off now? There's so many bits of... Oh, end. Let me just push that. If you'll know it works, because if I push it and you disappear, I disappear, you'll know. Do you wish to end this live stream? Yes, I do. Okay. Do you want to end this YouTube live session? If you keep the live session, it will maintain on YouTube, even if you end. No, end. End in live broadcast. Right.